So last time I was making a joke about people asking me about how to build bigger shoulders because I wanted to be an influencer and attempt to use an influencer voice. It didn't go over well. But guess what? This time, someone actually asked me to do a video on back. So that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be a back workout. How to, you know, get a back without like walking around like with like the ILS, imaginary lat syndrome. Let's get going. Okay, so we're gonna do the warm up with that straight arm lat cable pull down like I said, and then we'll get into a little bit heavier movements. So I'm gonna do a little bit wider grip for these. You can do it right here, even right here, but I just feel it more like in my middle lower back when I do it there. And so you're gonna come down control, like I kind of lean over a little bit and then make sure you're squeezing and then have your elbows kind of tilted inward. So you're gonna really pull into those lats. Do about 3 sets of that just to warm up. So now for the first exercise, we're gonna be doing a superset with the underhand lat pull downs and the straight arm cable lat pull downs. We'll do it's like an isolation overload. So we'll start with the straight arm cable lat pull downs and move right into that without resting in between. The first 2 sets, you're really just, or first set or 2, you're just finding out how much weight you're gonna use for your working set. So it's like, the rep count is really, might only be like 3 to 4, just cause you're only trying to gauge what weight you wanna do for your working set. So a lot of people like doing underhand or like that wider grip for the pull downs. That's fine. I say vary it up. One, if you want bigger biceps, which who doesn't want bigger biceps? Underhand's a great way to overload those biceps. And also you're able to target a little bit lower of the lats with the underhand instead of like wide grip is going to target more like upper lats. Okay. Now this will be the actual working set. So now we're gonna move into some dumbbell pullovers for the lats. These are a great way to help like that width for the Cobra style back. Also expand the rib cage and like intercostals and serratus. It's like overall one of the better exercises, so long as you have like the shoulder mobility to pull it off. So when you're doing them, make sure you start lighter. And if you like are super unflexible, just stick to the straight arm lat cable pull downs. Now we're gonna go crossways the bench instead of on it. You can do it either way. I just like it better this way. Okay, so you're gonna go back to about where your head is, and then you'll feel like a stretch in your lower lats as well as your intercostals. And bring it up right here. You don't really need to come up much further than that because you're just gonna lose tension. And you don't wanna lose tension because you wanna, you know, keep the muscle under tension. Make sure the positions are right for some bent over rows. They're gonna be more like Yates rows though. Coined after Dorian Yates, which just means you're not gonna come all the way down like that. It's gonna be kind of more at this sort of angle. And keep your core tight. You're gonna focus a lot more on like your upper back development. And I use an underhand thing, and that also kind of goes back to I just want bigger biceps. You can do them overhand too though. When you're doing those, try to like tighten your core, and you don't want to have like too much momentum. You're not doing hip thrust or like stiff leg deads. So this is just strapping up. I actually don't use straps very often just because using them too often is a good way to get like loose forearm strength and grip strength. You don't want to be like over reliant on them, but throwing them in like every other back day is a way to maximize gains, just because your grip more often than not will fail before your back does. I will drop the weight, keep going. So that was a drop set. As you know, I don't really count sets or reps. I think it's just because of the ADHD. But if you're going to do it, you know, shoot for 3 to 4 sets. And then I always suck on the first one, the heavier one. Shoot for about 6 to 8 reps for, you know, until failure. We're gonna do dumbbell rows. Because no one's here, we can do them off the rack. Anywhere from 4 to 12 reps. And then I'll drop it down to 40 or 50 for more of like hitting the endurance of the muscle. Hold. And then switch arms. Same thing, you might notice one arm is gonna be strong, like one side is gonna be stronger than the other. So when you're doing not alternate stuff, when you're doing single arm stuff, it's good to switch off sets, which arm you're starting off with. So like that time I start with left, about to do right. The next set I might do my right first and then my left. And you're gonna notice like, basically lead with your elbow. Where your elbow goes has a lot to do with what part of the back you're gonna be hitting. So a lot of the times you'll see people that are trying to do dumbbell rows or something, and it essentially just looks like they're just like doing hammers. Don't do that. It's not gonna get you anywhere. You're doing hammers, do hammers. This one, focus on the actual contraction of the back, not curling the weight into your back. All right, so now to finish off back, we're gonna do a giant set or circuit. Basically, it's gonna be pairing 4 exercises together, back to back, without rest or minimal rest in between. We're gonna do cable rows, and then we're going to do like some Romanian deadlifts, 2 dumbbell shrugs, 2 reverse cable flies. I lied, it's actually gonna be 5 sets because
5 workouts?
5 exercises, yeah. Because it's weights on the table, and I hate leaving things on the table. So just gonna do some barbell shrugs to finish off now. And that's how I finish my back day. Like I said, with like a giant set, or you can call it circuit. I already finished up drinking my branched chain amino acids, finished up the back workout. Now I'm gonna have, as you know, gonna have the all bulk no bloat. About 30 minutes from now, I will have some buck feed, and I'll actually use like a half a scoop of organic greens in there just to help nutrient absorption even more and get that recovery going so I can come back and hit it again next time. Anyway, let me know, let us know if you have any other videos you want us to see specifically, any muscle groups you want us to help you bring up. And in the meantime, peace out. Did I say thanks for watching out? Like, yeah.